Hello, people. Hi. Okay. So I'm gonna have food dinner. So what we got is, yep. What we got is mushroom fried rice. I got just two mushroom. Sorry, two sauce packets. Excuse me. Um, I'm done with my dinner. The time is around what? 12:30, I guess. Let me check. Ah, sharp 1 a.m. Yeah, 1 a.m. Post midnight. I just finished with my dinner. Mushroom fried rice. Good. Now I'm planning to do um, this floor mopping. You know what's a mopping, right? I got to clean the dirt out. I don't use the broomstick. I use the mop actually. I wet the mop completely, wet to the extent of dripping wet. Then I start I start flooring. Like I just mopped on the floor. On the so this is like what? This room is like um 300 square feet, 200 square feet, I guess. 300 square feet, I guess. I'm not sure. I'll have to measure somewhere 300, 200, 250 square feet. And I have another room next. That's another 100 square feet. And then that's a balcony. Like this, yeah. This, both two rooms should be around 500 to 600 square feet. I have to clean up this. I have to mop it up, directly mop it up. I don't use the broom. Okay. Then there's a steps which goes downstairs. I'm in the first floor of the building. I need to mop it up. I go to the ground floor. It's the same 700 square feet. Sorry, 500 square feet of floor, rooms, two rooms. So I need to mop that up. It's like 30 minutes task. 30 minutes I should be able to. In 30 minutes I should be able to do the mopping. So um, yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. Okay, if the if the if this video is watched by intelligence all over the world, like US, UK, Australia, any intelligence, so you need to airlift me from this location, the current location, and fly me into your country and put me in a place, a farmhouse kind of place, where the weather is below 25 degrees Celsius, 20 below 30, 27 degrees Celsius. We'll keep it that way, so we have enough space to find out which country is that. Where I need to live in a farmhouse with, I need 50 girlfriends, 50 girlfriends, and uh, my plan is, and all my 50 girlfriends have to tick the following boxes. One is white skin, second one is beautiful shaped boobs, beautiful shaped ass, beautiful overall body shape, wear first world country outfits, and then she's very comfortable wearing bikini string top and thong when she studies indoors with me to that extent, and then she has to speak in English, and then she needs to have a minimum of a bachelor's degree in engineering or medical. So I'm looking at females from two education streams. One is either engineering or medical. Uh, yeah, that's that's why I'm looking. That's what I'm looking at. So those females would be the females with a lot of brains to go live a life. So that's why I'm trying to. I'm from engineering background, so I'm trying to pick up something similar, engineering or medical. I need 50 girlfriends, 50. So my plan is me and my 50 girlfriends live in the country which you're going to airlift me and put me up there in a very, it's a village, you may call it village, you may call it a farmhouse, you may call it countryside, whatever fits into your, the terminologies which you use in your country, you just try to handpick it what terminology it's called, okay. The weather of that place has to be below 25, sorry, 27 degrees Celsius. So it's not too hot. And at the same time, it's very pleasant climate. And the average weather should be around like 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. If you could find me this place, it'll be great. And then yeah, me, my 50 girlfriends in a huge open space where we have everybody has their own house to live. It's not like me and my 50 girlfriends live in the same house. Everyone has their own house where we all are at walkable distance. The entire area, the open land. Okay. And then what we do is we need internet connection. We need high speed internet, fiber optics, or whatever. How you're going to connect that to everyone's home, and me, of course, to myself and all my 50 girlfriends. And then we need to have the tech gadgets like smartphones, laptop, desktops, name anything in tech gadgets needs to be there. Everyone has to have it. And then what happens is we need to have access to food, right? That's how we can survive. So my 50 girlfriends are going to be either doctors or engineers. So we should be able to grow our own food, provided that land is favorable to grow your food, right? To grow your own food. So we'll try to pick up and see what kind of food we want to grow and eat. And you want carbs based, protein based, whatever. Like based on what kind of um, food. It's like we do some study and understand. Okay, what food do we need? What food we don't need? So we separate this out, and then we try to grow those food and eat it. Got it, right? That's what I want. And then we have access to the clean drinking water. It's either groundwater or well water, whatever it is. So that water supply has to be to everybody's homes, and we have a recycling plant. Also, maybe we can do that, or it's okay. Yeah, we can figure it out. We have to recycle, I guess. And then what else do we need? Um, that I think that's it pretty much. Yeah, I think that should be good. And then uh, what I'm thinking is, if you have this huge land, it's a grassland with 50 girlfriends, like 50 plus one home, 51 home, one for me and all my 50 girlfriends. Each one has a home at a very walkable distance. You can just walk or cycle, whatever. It's within the distance. It's a huge open area, huge open grassland, or could be a huge village where only we are there, and then we have trees, plants, and everything, which is the crops are growing up, something like that. We need to figure out what that is. Okay. To put you into context, put some context, right? In I live in the city called Madurai. There are a lot of villages. I mean, not really in Madurai, not really in this part of India. Every part of India there is villages. Villages in the sense, from if you move out of your city center and travel like 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers, you'll hit a village. Some village will be there. So, but the problem with for me for a village life in India is weather. It is extremely hot here, so I cannot have that farmhouse life or the village life in India because of the hot weather conditions. That's where the problem is. So I need to go find I need a country which says that okay, I think we got a requirement. So our country has a place where you're asking. It's in the village. It's not the urban life. It's a village life. A village is a countryside life or the farmhouse life, whatever you want to put it across, where the weather is below 27 degrees Celsius. So throughout the year, so it's very safe for you. And then we'll build you 50 homes in a walkable distance or cycling distances in that particular huge area, where everyone, you and your 50 girlfriends, can take up that place. And then we'll give you the fiber optics internet connection, high speed connection to everybody. And then you have access to drinking water, so the groundwater. And for food, you can that land still has is a cultivable land. You can grow your own food and eat whatever you want to eat. You can go and eat it, or you can that yeah that part is yeah that's one part. And then we need bicycle and we need some gym equipments like to do the weightlifting and build the muscles up. And then what else do we need? All the tech gadgets. You name it, any tech gadgets you name it, smartphone to TV to washing machine, to a smart laptop to a desktop to projector, smart projector, headphones, earphones, um, of course, the podcasting setup for everybody, all my girlfriends and me, table chairs, and then it's something like that. So that's the life we need. That's like one-time investment. Most of it. Yeah, it's just a home and what all you need to buy is just mostly one-time investment, I guess. That's the life I want because since me and my girlfriends, all 50 girlfriends, have that engineering and medical degree, we are capable enough to sit down and study a lot of things and understand, and then we talk about it and we get to live that life. So my plan is to have this life, and then I want to make, I want to have sex with all my girlfriends, 50 girlfriends, and then get one baby out of each of my girlfriends' vagina. So we get 50 babies out, right? That's my plan. And for every for all my 50 girlfriends to raise one child is very easy. So I have 50 girlfriends, 50 babies, and all have one mother or one child. Sorry, one male, one female, or one guardian to raise the kid. Okay, it's and then we'll for the kid we'll put the homeschooling. That's it. Homeschooling. Yeah, I think homeschooling is a good option. I don't want them to go and mix up with the crowd. I mean, the population which I lived, the life which I lived, and then I have to come out of that life after studying and understanding quite a lot of things, what all is going on. So I need to get back to this life because the only thing which I think someone should need is a good education. That's it. Everything else is you, you don't need to buy a home. You don't need to buy a car. You don't need to buy a lot of things at all in life. All you need is good education. Without education, how do you go live a life? That's the best thing you can do. There are certain things you need to buy, and that's it. After that, you're sort of like let's say for example, I'm living in this home right alone. So what do I use here and what is there in my home? I'll tell you. Washing machine makes sense because to wash your clothes, washing machine. That's sorted out. Table chair and this podcasting setup makes sense because I have to sit in the table. It's comfortable for me to work or podcast or whatever. So that part is covered. What else do I have? Uh, I have laptop. I have smartphone. I have this mic setup. I have earphones, headphones, the hair clipper, and then my bicycle. That's it. Like I don't know how much. What is the big investment here? Hardly 20,000 rupees. That's it. Everything is sorted out. 20 or 30,000 rupees max. Because washing machine will be the expensive one, right? You get it for 10k. You'll get it. A good washing machine you should get for 10k. It's more than sufficient. 10 to 12k max you get it. I'm talking a brand new one itself. And then what happens is a table chair. It's going to cost what? Max 2,000, 3,000. 4,000 max within that. And then bicycle another 10k. So you put 10k for washing machine, 10k for bicycle. Uh, so what do you got? 20k. And then table chair another 10k. Table chair and then yeah 10k. Smartphone. If I have to put everything into consideration, 50k should be sufficient, I guess. 15k you get a very good phone, smartphone. 10k good washing machine. 10k good bicycle. So you got 35,000 down, right? I say if you have 1 lakh is more than sufficient, not more than that because yeah 10k 10k is washing machine, 10k is bicycle, 10 to 12k you keep it a range 10 to 12 or 10 to 15 in that k. Okay, in that you're going to cover it up. So you got a washing machine, you got a bicycle, a table and a chair. You throw 10k into it. Smartphone 15k. So you got what 30, 40, 45k. We put it at 50k right now with all these things on. A laptop, yeah, laptop is. I didn't count the laptop. That's expensive part. You, a good laptop you can buy it at 35, 40k max. Good one. Like in terms of configuration, everything. 35 to 40k max. So yeah, laptop. If I take the laptop cost out, we'll see what else is covered. Okay, what else do we need? That's it. Pretty much that's it. Then you need a couple of earphones, headphones, clipper, hair clipper to hair shaver, kit, and microphone, podcasting. That and all would cost max. We'll put a 5,000, 5k budget. Okay. And then what else do we have? So 5k budget. And then what else? And then clothes to buy and wear. It's like another 10k max. That too, you shop it in a very budget friendly and good fabric. You know how to choose that. 10k max. So laptop is the only factor where it's going to cost you like 30, 40k. Good, at least very good laptop, 40k. You'll touch. Good laptop in terms of configuration, in terms of everything. 40k should be good. more than sufficient. If you're buying a brand new one, if you buy a used one, 25, 30, you'll get it. But used laptops are very difficult to get the good configuration ones. The ones which come out good config ones will get sold out in a minute. So you need to be real fast in picking it up. So yeah, I think you just need like, so what is mandatory? Washing machine in a place to stay, you need it mandate. A bicycle mandate. Table, chair, and podcasting setup mandate. Uh, all the tech gadgets, right? Smartphone, headphones, earphone, hair clipper to do the shaving and everything, and then your bicycle tire inflator device, and then yeah, and then your clothings, and then um, nice sneakers, shoes, flip flops, everything. Yeah, and then internet connection on your phone and your for your home Wi-Fi too. That's it. That's all you need. We'll do the math. I'm skipping only the laptop out. Laptop is the only thing which is going to cost you 40 to 50K max. Good laptop. That's the only thing it's going to cost you. Everything else you can cover it up in the 50K budget, I guess. Smartphones, I can tell you for sure, 15K within 15K budget, I can give you a very good smartphone. Very good. I can recommend a very good smartphone within 15K. 1.5. Very good smartphone in terms of specs and the OS and all the configs, everything together. Specs, OS, everything to put together. 15K, I'll recommend very good smartphone. It's more than sufficient. So, smartphone 15K, washing machine 10K, bicycle 10K. We'll put till 15K. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um, table chair. Um, we'll put it at 5K or 10K. Good table, good chair, 10K with some earphones, everything put together. Okay, 10K. Um, machine, smartphone, everything, and then yeah, clothes. Another 10K for shopping, clothing shopping, with your internet and everything put together. 10K, 50K. That's all you need. You go live a farmhouse life. 50K investment is more than sufficient to get things done. That's it. And you can start living your life. And then let's say you get a remote job. You don't have to do remote job lifelong, right? I mean, as a permanent job, you can take up contract job for 6 months, 3 months, and earn some 5 lakh, 2 lakh, or something like that in remote job in tech industry. I'm talking. And then you give a break. That investment also, that money which you earned, you try to see where you can put and multiply the money. So you basically make money. You need to multiply that money, right? You need to think like that. That's pretty much it. Nothing, to my knowledge. There's nothing else. Okay, I got a package today from Misho.